That day, I let a weak man die. You need to let powder die, so the fear of pain will no longer control you. Jinx is perfect.
Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and I just finished Arcane, Netflix's new animated show. And these are just my first raw initial thoughts coming out of watching it. And I think it was incredible. It absolutely blew me away. I was surprised to truly care for the characters and the world in which they inhabited. I went into this with very low expectations, more watching it out of obligations to a friend of mine who insisted that I watch it. When I heard about the show, nothing about it appealed to me. I'm not interested in League of Legends. The animation style didn't speak to me. Netflix hasn't really been ingratiating itself to the fans recently, and a whole slew of other reasons, the most important of which are the character designs and portrayals. I thought, oh, two woke-looking ladies in charge. This is going to be political as fuck, just strong woman's shit. And I was absolutely surprised that it wasn't that at all. It was written with skill, talent, and finesse. And yes, those characters, they had funny haircuts and colored hair, but they weren't progressive archetypes. Sure, they had political beliefs that I didn't agree with, but they were all to service the greater character and the greater plot, all to make a compelling story written by people with skill. And it was immersive and fascinating. And the relationship, especially between the two sisters, was incredibly compelling. The best of which was their final interaction together at the end of the season, which I won't spoil here. But from every single character that they're balancing throughout, with each with their own small arcs, their compelling stories, their incredible performances, especially Haley Steinfeld as Vi really stood out to me. But this balancing act of several storylines, each intertwining in very intricate ways and in believable scenarios. I was immersed in the world and the characters, and even the animation style, which I went into disliking, grew on me to such a degree that I quite enjoyed it, especially the portrayal of Jinx's insanity, let's say. But overall, just some incredible performances, some good stories, some realistic portrayals of men and women, strong, weak, all of the above, in places of power, subservient. It was just very much an egalitarian society which these people lived, and I really appreciated that. Their portrayal and their approach to equality, let's say, is one that I very much agree with. Anyone can be whoever they want, but they don't harp on it, and they just move on and don't expect special treatment for it. The characters who, let's say, were progressive, just were like, yep, that's me. Let's move on. We got bigger problems. It's not like a normal Netflix show where they would have gone like, oh, I'm gay, I love him, I'm so gay, look at me, I'm gay. That wasn't the portrayal of these characters whatsoever, even though there were several gay characters. It was done in a very mature way, balancing out their different character traits in a breathtaking fashion. And no one was put above another. No race, no gender, no orientation was made to be superior. It's just, yep, that's me. Cool. And that's exactly how I believe it should be. With the exception of Jinx's insanity. That's one thing that, you shouldn't let go. You shouldn't let go. But there were a lot of great performances. My personal favorite was, as I mentioned earlier, Vi by Haley Steinfeld. And her chemistry with Caitlin was quite compelling, and I quite enjoyed their scenes together. And I really appreciated the good father figure that they had at the very beginning of the show in a positive light, which is very uncommon in Hollywood, so I quite appreciated that. It was just a balancing act of so many different types of people in a breathtaking world that drew me in and immersed me into it to find out what happened to these good, bad, crazy, and interesting characters. So yeah, if anyone's on the fence about watching Arcane, definitely check it out. You won't regret it. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Anon. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.